Please subscribe my channel. The message came in while I was folding laundry, the kind of quiet chore you do when you're trying to keep a house feeling normal. She said the girls were having such a good time that she wanted to extend the trip by a week. No apology. No question. Just a cheerful explanation, as if my life had been put on pause by mutual agreement. I read it twice, then once more, waiting for the part where she asked how I felt. It never came. For months before that message, something had been off. Not loud arguments or slammed doors. It was smaller. She stopped asking about my day and started narrating hers like a travel blog. She laughed at her phone, face tilted away from me, and said, "It's nothing," when I asked. When I reached for her in bed, she'd sigh, roll to the edge, and say she was exhausted. I learned to pull my hand back without comment. I learned to sleep with space between us. The girls' trip was supposed to be 4 days. A reset, she said. I told her to go. I meant it. I believed that time apart could be useful if it was chosen together. The first night she sent pictures of cocktails and sunsets. The second night, nothing. On the third, a video of them dancing in a crowded bar. I watched it without sound, noticing how free she looked, how unburdened. I didn't feel angry. I felt irrelevant. So when she extended it by a week, my reaction surprised even me. I didn't ask who suggested it. I didn't remind her of responsibilities. I didn't argue. I sat on the couch and thought about the version of myself who would have panicked. The man who would have typed a paragraph about missing her, about plans and promises. I realized that man had been training himself to accept crumbs. I typed back a sentence and deleted it. Then another. What I sent was simple. Okay. Enjoy your time. I'll take care of things here. I added a period, not a heart. I set the phone down and finished folding the laundry, stacking shirts with deliberate care. Calm is easier when you decide you're done negotiating your worth. The house felt different after that. Quieter but clearer. I cooked dinner for one and ate at the table instead of the couch. I slept early. I woke up before my alarm and went for a run, the air cold enough to sting. Each day I chose something I had been postponing. An appointment. A long call with an old friend. Sorting papers I'd ignored. None of it was dramatic. It was steady. Her replies changed. She sent updates that felt like check-ins, then questions. Everything okay? You sound different. I answered honestly and briefly. All good. I didn't mirror her excitement or her worry. I kept my tone level. Calm isn't silence, it's consistency. Midweek she called. I let it ring twice before answering. She asked if I was upset. I said no. She asked if I missed her. I said I hoped she was safe and having fun. The pause on the line stretched. She said she expected me to be angry. I told her anger needs energy and I was conserving mine. We hung up without resolving anything, which felt like resolution enough. On the 7th day she sent a longer message. She wrote about missing the routine, about how strange it felt not to be missed loudly. She said the extension had seemed harmless, but my reaction made her think. I read it once. Then I put the phone face down and went outside to water the plants, the hose heavy in my hands, the sun low and honest. When she came home a week later than planned, she looked at me like she was trying to find a bruise that wasn't there. I greeted her the way I greet neighbors. Polite. Warm. Boundaried. She asked if we needed to talk. I said we would, when she was ready to listen and not just be reassured. The calm reply had done its work. It hadn't punished her. It had revealed me. That night, as we unpacked in separate rooms, I noticed how peace feels heavier than noise. It asks you to stand still and tell the truth without props. I wasn't trying to teach a lesson or reclaim control. I was choosing alignment. If she wanted freedom, she could have it. If she wanted partnership, it would require presence. I fell asleep knowing that calm isn't passive. It's a decision you renew breath by breath, until your life matches the tone of your reply. In the morning, clarity arrived quietly, and I welcomed it without bargaining or fear at all.